So despite the giant anthill that's right next to it, it's doing really good. Here's another Thomasville. Now that branch was laying down that way, and I'm just kind of propping it up, trying to get it to grow that way. The thorns on it are kind of holding it there, but yeah, what a nice new branch. That'll basically be where the tree's gonna be right there. You know, that's the main trunk of the tree, I'm assuming, and this will just kind of be considered a side branch, which was originally the main stem that I bought when I planted it. Now here is a Thomasville seedling also. Oh, and I've got another one right next to it, that's right. So I've got one right here, nice new growth. Get it to zoom. And then this little guy right here. And this is another one that had some suckers that got away from me. I haven't been back here in about over a month. That's why the grass got so high. But you can see I've got rootstock growing out here. A massive rootstock. It sucked a lot of juice out of it to grow that one right there, but I topped them. And this girl's still doing good. In fact, I've got a branch from her right here growing this way. So just trying to slow that down. Now this is a Sinton Citrangequat. It's one of the only ones. All the other ones I have are Thomasville, but I have just this one. And it's probably one of the tallest ones I've got out here. It's maybe the second tallest in the front here. No fruits on it yet, but got some good growth. You know, new little baby branches. So hopefully this one here does good. I noticed it's got a little bit of yellowing in the leaves. Out of all my citrus up here, this was one of the last ones that I planted. I wasn't able to get any mulch in there. So all the other ones are mulched. They've got good mulch, and I think I need to hit this one here. This one needs it. All right, now we're back on to some hybrids, some Citranderins up there and some Citramellos. Now here's two seedling Citramello varieties. And I know this one's a Citramello, but I think by looking at the leaves, I think this one's actually a Citranderin. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can still read the tag a little bit. Yeah, that one there looks more like a Citranderin. Like a US 852, something like that. All right, got just a couple more rows to go. And this one right here is X639. This is the 639 Citranderin. This is one of my favorite Citranderins. I'm hoping, I haven't tasted it, but man, what a good cross. This was created in South Africa back in the 1950s. And it is a Cleopatra Mandarin crossed with a special type of trifoliate. And man, look at all these little buds growing on there right now. You can see them in there. This girl's gonna bush out real good. And this was also just a little stem when I got it. Planted all of this stuff this year in the spring of 2023, like February and March. And I think this one isn't 639, but it's 942, US 942, which is a Sunkai Mandarin, or Sunkai Mandarin, crossed with a trifoliate. Yep, 942. Come on. Very nice little rootstock hybrid tree. So we've got some pretty rare stuff out here, and I think the seedlings are probably going to be the biggest wild cards that I have. They might have a lot of variation. This one right here is a 942 also, just like that last one. You know, it's sold as rootstock, but that's what you want to grow as cold hardy citrus. This is a seedling from Stan. I have no idea what this thing is. It has the tiniest little tiny leaves, and it's been like that. Don't know. I think that one there is maybe a Citramello. This one here is a Citrandrin from Stan. This is a US 852. I've got some really good new growth growing from this one right here. All right, here are two of my favorite seedlings. I was going through a bunch of Stan's little rootstock, little seedlings that he sells for rootstock, and I found a couple that said Carolina Lime. Stan's infamous Carolina Lime, and I've got a couple seedlings of it. I'm so stoked. Look at that. Lots of new growth on this baby. And it was just a, oh wow, look at how fat it's gotten down there. Wow. Huh. It's just a little stick, little baby seedling. Even this one here too. Wow, this one's gonna be nice and full and bushy. And that's the Carolina Lime. And here are some Citramello hybrids. A couple more, a little guy right down in here. And then another one right here. Now the hybrids, they seem to be really susceptible. Ooh, look at that spider right there. Look how cool. Let's see if I can get him on there. They're real susceptible to spider mites. More so than the non-hybrid citrus trees. And this here is another US 942 Sunky Mandarin crossed with a trifoliate. And here is another one, just like over there, the Leningrad Chimera, the Soviet Union Satsuma trifoliate. That one's doing really good. And this one here is putting on some new growth also too. And I've got a little branch that came out here, some more side branching. When these guys really struggled when I first got them, you can see like the yellow tips on the leaves. I don't know, because when they ship them, I think they dip them in like a solution to get rid of any bugs or aphids or, you know, the citrus psyllids, those ones that cause the greening disease, you know. I don't think it liked it very much, you know, because I've had all of them, the edges of the leaves turn yellow before I even put them in the ground, like within a day or two. And you'll see I lost one over here. I didn't lose it. The stem's still good. But you can see by looking at it, oh, let me get these weeds back. You can tell by looking at it that we lost a lot of the leaves, you know. And then I got some of the rootstock growing back down here, which don't help the situation very much. But it's still alive. The stem's still alive, so I'm hoping that I'll actually start getting some little buds on there. And you can see there are some buds. I just kind of slowed down that rootstock growth, put that juice going upwards. And some of the last two, here we go. This is a Citrandrin. These are both Citrandrins from Stan. Let's see, I've got some new growth right there coming out. It's got some older growth. Little seedling dude right there. And these are the other two. Seedling. These are Citrandrins also. Yep, these are also little Citrandrin seedlings. Got a nice new little stem right there. And oh yeah, another good spot right here. Looking good. can see this little guy. But I mean, they're so small, you really got to keep an eye on them. I mean, the grass is almost bigger than they are. Oh, yep, it says 852. 852, so that's US 852 Citrandron. So thanks for tuning in. I know it was a long video, 2 parts. But this is the front citrus grove, the Tough Citrus Grove in North Carolina. And we have exactly 40 citrus trees up here so far, and we've got close to 50, I want to say, in the Hidden Grove. Be in another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. See how all these little babies do now that you know where they all are.